Okay, so as you can see, we are nearly done. We probably will have a third pass to do. I don't think a second pass will quite do it. Trying my best not to overlap too much. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Thornton Farm. In the previous episode, you might have seen we ran into some problems with the slurry. Because the slurry pit here is obviously empty. I can't refill anymore. But I did put down the silo, or the extension back there. And I did look up into it. You're supposed to actually still be able to refill from the standard point. So it must be something to do with the map, I'm guessing. But we have 300,000 litres of slurry. 309. So that's all in that extension. So I'm going to have to do something about it. Because we need to spread slurry on the field. So basically what I'm going to do is write down how much slurry we have, which is 309,000 litres. So I'm actually just going to write that down on some paper. 309,000 plus the 17 I always said to him, but that's different. I'm going to remove this big silo, and I'm going to put down a smaller one that has its own fill point. So I'm going to have to cart it to it, if you get me. So once this one from the game that I'm parked beside, once this is full, we will have to cart it from here into the other one. But I think it holds like 500,000 litres. If I'm not mistaken, the one I'm thinking of. See, that's the one we have. So it's obviously working because the slurry is going into it, but there's just no way of getting it out. So I've seen other people just park up here like this, and not on this map obviously, but they've just refilled it from the standard point. So I think this one has that. This one, yeah, on the front, and it holds 500,000. So we've 309,000. So I'm gonna just swap them. And I might be able to refill this one to 309,000. I will see, but I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, so I put that one in. I'm not sure what way the money situation is, because it told me it sold the 390,000 litres of slurry. It sold it for 19,690. So I'm going to remove that, because we're going to be getting it back. So remove 19,690. So we're removing that because it gave it to us, but I want the slurry, I don't want to sell it. So let's go to here. I think this is obviously where we tip it. So if I go to this, trigger, and put 309,000. We have 309,000 litres of slurry in here. It holds 500,000. So that fixed everything. So now, thank God, with that being fixed. I know it's a pain, we're going to have to cart it to there, but it's not a problem. We'll manage that. As long as we actually have slurry, because there's no point letting that 300,000 litres go to waste. So we need to fill up and get over to that other field, because we need to move on from November. Oh, we're taking over. Great. So now we can actually use our 300,000 litres. But like I said, it won't automatically go in there like at the other one. It will just fill the base game one, or the map one, and then we will have to cart it, because once it gets full it'll stop. So we'll have to cart it out, but that means we will have to buy a slurry tanker, because we actually don't own this for leasing it. But anyway, that's all sorted. Before we get in, if you like Farming Simulator videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. After all this mess, make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you leave a comment, and if you like roleplays, check out my role-playing series. And I also have a new series now on Fridays where I am playing on the old stream farm. I done a poll and that's what people wanted to see, so that's what I'm doing. So check that out. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. A lot of people seem to be enjoying it. So yeah, without further ado, let's unfold this. I'm so happy. I was so worried. I didn't know what I was going to do all week thinking about this. It's on my mind all week trying to figure this out. And a lot of people, I've looked at other YouTube channels and they've just pulled up beside the standard slurry pit and refilled, and it took it out of the big extension itself. For some reason it doesn't do that. I am on the most updated version of Thornton as well, so yeah. Don't know why. But anyway. Whoa, actually, hold on. Before we... I need to check and see how we did activate double application. Yeah, that's what we need. Now, we need to drive. So the double application rate. Yeah, because we want this double fertilized. Because it's not. Are we? Field it. Yep. So we'll have the double activation rate on for this whole field. We should have enough. 300,000 liters should be plenty. We'll just have to not overlap much and make sure we're not missing bits and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the old stream farm. I am really enjoying getting back into it because I did have that series running like 2 years ago and I gave up doing YouTube. I hadn't time to do it. So now that I'm back doing it, I decided to finish off that, and then when that's finished we'll be doing Camden. I will be finishing out that series. But yeah, let's get this done. This needs to be done because we need to get out in November. This is dragging on. So let's get this done. I'll start a time lapse and get cracking. Okay, so as you can see, we are nearly done. We probably will have a third pass to do. I don't think a second pass will quite do it. Trying my best not to overlap too much. But yeah, we're down to about 200 and something thousand liters, just over 200,000 liters. So I believe this is our third load. It'll be our third load from that because we already had one more or less full from the previous episode. So yeah, it's taken a good bit to be fair, but we need it gone. Because if that fills up, we've nowhere to store it, and like we're going to have to keep chewing through it because we don't want it to build up too much. Could sell it, but I mean, you don't get much money for it. I mean, like I said, when we had 300,000 liters in the big silo, it was giving me like 19,000 euro, so really not much money. So let's try. We'll probably have to go back for another one. I don't think this is quite going to make it, but if it leaves a little bit on the right hand side, I'm not worried. It's the majority is what I want, so I might just floor it. I do have the mod on where we can accelerate a bit faster than normal because the application rate is so slow. But the other thing is, if we have some left in this is a released implement, so we can actually put it back, like overload it back into the slurry pit. Whereas you can't do that with the extension that I did have, and you can't do it with the base game one. So at least we can do that before we return it. We will have enough, thank God. And there we go. Double application rate slurry on this huge field. Took about 130 or 40,000 liters. 20. Yeah, about 140,000. 130 maybe, but yeah, not bad. So let's fold that up. But it's done. Done and dusted, thank God. Double application rate, thank the Lord. That's the grass field actually. This one, yeah. So we do have to do a double application rate up here. But I will do that with manure instead, just because I do want to return this slurry spreader. And we've lots of manure to use too, so we can actually just use that. This is done, and this is our grass field, which is done. So yeah, it's just field 7, which, like I said, I will do manure, and I think I'll give it a break for a few episodes. We've done a lot of messing around with all this, so I think in the next few episodes, I think we actually have stuff to sell, if I'm not mistaken. Oats is best in December, so that's next month. Ooh, canola. We need to sell that now. Okay. So, I'll go and sell the canola. I'll return this slurry tanker. I'll put this 700 liters back in. Not that it's going to be worth too much. Actually, you know what? I think the trailer is actually here. 700 liters isn't worth much. It's not worth saving. So, what I'm going to do is just return both of these. And we're going to hook up to the canola, or the trailer, and sell our canola. And then in the next episode, it will be December. Oh, the pipe is sticking out there. In the next episode, it will be December, which we can sell our oats. And then we have to wait for June to sell our big soybean. That's the one I'm looking forward to, because that was that big field. It was full of soybeans, so that's going to be a fun one. Why not? Under that. Oh, it's pressing the wrong button. Whoops. Canola. So, yeah, canola best in November, and we just have to see where it's actually going down. So the oil mill. Is that production we have? It is, I believe. It is, it's an oil mill down here, yeah. Not sure if I want to do that. I know we'll probably get a little bit more money, but it's in the long run, and I kind of want to get money now. So for the sake of, what's that, 25 euro? It's 25 euro per 1,000 litres, so yeah, I think we'll just go to the farm store bay just for easiness sake. Yeah, so we'll head on to that. So let's go. Beacons on. I'll probably set of lights because it's getting dusk. Or dawn, should I say. I forget which is which half the time. Dusk or dawn. But yeah, I spent a lot of time looking up about that slurry, so it really was annoying me. But as you can see, we have a lot of manure. So that does need to go as well. We need double application rate. We need more fields. Because we need to spread more manure and slurry. So I'm trying to save up for a field. So I'm hoping by the time June comes around and we can have our soybeans sold, we should be able to buy a big field. So I really would like to buy this field here beside me, this grass field. That would be a nice field to buy because we would want more hay because we can get lots of pellets then. From the pellets, the straw harvest mod, which we will be doing also in probably the next episode. We'll be shredding some straw to make pellets. We will probably lease that. Well, we should get a tasty lump sum now out of this 20,000 litres of canola. Here's our wool and our, which we won't be using anymore, but our dairy, which is right over there. We'll just check and see how much is actually left in that, because we probably could top it up by now. So let's see how much we get for the canola first. Ah, that's nice. It's still climbing. 48,000 for that. That was nice. So let's check our productions. Milk, 72,000, so it's still quite a lot of milk in there. And then a lot of wool. But our... what was I looking for? Loan. We've an 80,000 loan, so I won't clear it just yet, but when we sell more milk, I will clear it. So I will leave that there. I do have to go, unfortunately, because I spent so much time trying to figure out the slurry extension. I really wanted to use the big extension because it holds like 4 million litres, which we'd never ever fill. I'm just terrified now we're going to hit the capacity of the 500,000 in the extra one and then the 100,000 in that. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it and keep spreading slurry. And manure as well, so that's why we need more fields, because we really need to chew through it. So I'm going to have to leave it here. It was a very short episode, very minimal done, but at least it's done and we can actually progress to December, because I couldn't do it earlier in the last 2 episodes because we had that slurry tanker leased. Now that's gone. We'll move on to December, we'll do some straw shredding, and we have oats to sell in the next episode as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I do apologise again for the short episode lately on Thornton, but it's just trying to get some stuff figured out. But make sure you check out my roleplay and check out the old stream farm playthrough. Really, that's a lot of fun. And yeah, make sure you hit subscribe and hit the like button and leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.